All right, welcome back to Soul Spark Tarot. I'm your host, Mr. Anu, and we got some chill hip hop beats, origami beats in the back. We got our 25 days of Christmas, and today is day 22. So happy almost Merry Christmas Eve. Yeah, it is getting close, and one beautiful thing about this I want to let y'all know is the main part of this comes with the idea of giving to myself on a daily. It's been 25 days almost. It officially has been 3 weeks. Officially, this today is day 22. And the beautiful thing about that is it takes 21 days to build a habit. And the beautiful thing about building habits, teach this in course 7, part A and B. The idea is when you have things happen over time, you create bigger things, macro things called templates. And so the beautiful message that I have today is that we now have created a template for ourselves. It's beautiful. We got a template. That means that when we start new, we don't start from scratch. Ah, yeah. Hey, let's give a round of applause. Woo! Let's give a hand. Like you realize like what you should do versus what you shouldn't do. And I'm got my routine. That's the real routine. It is the template for how you approach things. That is a micro scale, and you know what will happen on the macro scale, so you can move fluidly knowing that when I got this at the bottom, I'll have this at the top. Yes. Yes. So this now should start to proliferate and help you see new things in the world. It should help you see new things in a new point of view, and it should help you also see old things in a new point of view. That's the greatest part, because you don't know what's coming up ahead of you, but you know what you had before you. And now you got some new stuff. You got a new flow. You keep it going because you got a new tone. You keep it understanding. Yep. A new brand you. A brand new you to keep you going as who. It don't matter which way. It don't matter the say. It don't matter how you bring it. Just you know when you came. And then I'm coming any which way. I'm keeping it going. I'm keep it growing. Then I'm keeping it flowing because I know it. I know that I'm me. So I'ma see a new higher self on a new higher sea. God damn it, I'm just visualizing me up on a new groove. I'm just giving myself a just flower on this beat. I'm just a blooming brand new. I gotta see what I speak. But yep, we got the template for me. Now I can see myself saying everything that I need. And that's the key. You now have a way to where you can just like be confident and grateful in whatever you're going to be doing, because you're building yourself upon a higher point of view. You are now promoted. You have now reached the scene to where you can see yourself growing, and that growth came from you, accepting you. So, let's get into it. Get some sage in your life. Yeah. So I already shuffled the cards, but we'll give a little bit more. Origami beats. Let's see what's going on next. I don't want the commercials, but there's a commercial. I'm just going to have to rock with it. Just going to have to rock with it.
Sign up now and get the first 30 days free. When you forgot the gift, are running low or running late?
All right. I already did all of this, but I want to show y'all too. Okay. All right. Let's get the vibe going. What's our overall energy of this day through the cards? All right. So this is a card of details. This is the Hermit card. The Hermit card gives details. It knows details. It is the strategist. I know it looks creepy, but I know this look creepy, right? Look, but this is the vibe. You gotta see it like this, okay? This is kind of funny. This is that like All right, here's a softer image. Imagine a baby, like a toddler, right? Deciding don't go there yet, don't go there yet. No, so a baby is deciding that it wants to give you a cookie, right? No, nothing's wrong with the cookie. So the baby wants to give you a cookie, and it wants to do it in secret. That's the idea. The baby wants to like give you a surprise gift. So let's say the mom is sitting on the couch, and then she gets up to go to the bathroom, and he notices that she's out of cookies, or she got like two cookies left. So what he do? The baby go grab the cookies at the cabinet, goes and put them on the couch, you know, or put like a single cookie on the couch or something, and then hides behind like the wall. And now this is the baby hiding behind the wall, watching like his good deed be received. That's That's all of that energy, bro. I know that was a lot. I feel like that was kind of crazy, but that's what that energy is. It's like, like I'm sneakily doing happy things, and I'm gonna make sure that I watch your reaction. So I'm thinking all kind of stuff right now, but I'm just making sure you understand, like on the positive scale. The positive scale is I'm sneaking around to do good deeds, but I don't want to get caught. That's so weird, but that's the vibes, man. Look, you got the magic to make it happen, so I don't know why you tripping. uh, yeah. So you're doing many things for people in many different ways today. Oh, I love it. Your magic is coming in at multitudes. You got the macro down here, you got the micro at the top, and then it's you making magic happen in between them both. It is the big, grandiose templates that you're creating, and it's the micro details that you're managing and harboring. It is the you processing both at once and choosing which way to flow. It is you deciding what good deeds that you're going to be doing for who, for where, for why, and for how. It is amazing. Give me 1 second. I got to do something real quick. Woo!
Easy to save more.
I knew it.
Plans and discount cards are
So, we got the Ace of Potions that's coming out here right now. With the Ace of Potions coming out, what this is showing is that you are full of love. You feel so full to the point to where you don't have an issue sharing and giving out this love to people. The love that you're giving, it is coming in as a big giant cup. Who loved me enough to live this cookie? The baby is asleep. Like, what if you... Well, ain't no what if. I've seen babies like this. I've seen babies like go put like a candy on like somebody's desk, and then like run over into like the little cot and act like they sleep, and then keep their eye open to see like what happened. And you know, you just realize that babies show how good they feel when they're doing good things, and I think that's where you're headed towards. You don't care if you look creepy doing good things, because the people who are receiving the good, especially when it's revealed, it's like playing a practical joke of kindness on people. They're going to be okay, and even if you standing in the corner looking creepy just waiting for it to happen, only thing that's going to be presented is what? Love, baby. So the love, because it's happening in big ways, in small ways, and all in between ways, it's going to be felt by a lot of people. It's going to be felt by way more than just like the people who are essentially just trying to show a face. No, you're going to force people to come out of their shell, because you're making it impossible for them to stay in. I think somebody was talking about like cocoons and butterflies and how the caterpillar goes into a butterfly and it has to change, but it is already in a semi-changed state. So what is new? Well, the idea is the strength that it's gaining from all of these differences. So as it's learning to be different, it is realizing that it is already different. This is where Pokemon is cool. Pokemon would show these evolutionary traits and states as seen in nature through these Pokemon. And so, like, there's a Pokemon called Kakuna and Metapod. These two different things are the idea of a caterpillar or a silkworm growing to a chrysalis and then growing into its respected Aryan. That is you being able to know how to make a person happy, know how it's going to make you happy, and see the results and how those results will make other people happy indirectly of an effect of you. The other people, the crowd, isn't going to know you did it, but the person who you did it for is going to know you did it, and you guys were bond, but that bond is going to indirect create happiness or influence upon the surrounding crowd. This is, again, we're getting close to Christmas. This is like a, a parent. Sorry. This is like that mama who was like, oh boy, I didn't get you what you wanted for Christmas. And then watching you open the presents, she go get her tea or coffee, she sipping, creeping, watching you open up that gift that she just told your ass it was not going to happen. And guess what? Ha ha, nigga, that shit happened. That is that energy right now. This is the vibes. This is the Christmas vibes on this this 22nd day of December. This 22nd day is having all of these parents preparing a scheme on their like happiness that they about to bring to their kids. You know, all the joy they about to be sharing, the big, middles, and smalls, all of it, all of it. The happiest part of Christmas and holiday season. This is the happy side. This is that energy for today. Sounds like some parents is doing some last minute Christmas shopping, knowing what they gonna get for their kids. Ooh, we got the 7 of presents with what? The love. Exactly. Excuse me. We've been talking about making lists and checking them twice and doing all these things to make us feel naughty and nice. All of those things are happening today in fruition. So yesterday was a really good message about us choosing like which devils we're going to sign contracts with. And devil is always referring to a routine. The devil is referring to a routine. It is stagnant. It is what you was, and it doesn't want to change. And it's going to do everything in its power to make sure things stay the same. That's what the devil does. It wants to trick you into believing certain things so you stay here being tricked. But the angels, which are also getting new contracts, are showing you the way, giving you the guidance, and then you're starting to see how you can enact the principles of old in new ways, of evil in good ways, of the good ways and bad ways. You're seeing it all. And that's what the 7 of presents represents for us. We are working on an assortment of things. We got a whole bunch of presents to wrap up. It's not just the things that I want. It's not just the things that I want my kid to have. It's not just the things that my kid wants me to get them. It's all the things that help us understand what is required to sustain. And these parts are all coming together to make Christmas or holiday season in and of itself the greatest. In and of itself, love. In and of itself, the ability to receive and give. But what we're looking at is sometimes those things that we are receiving and giving are coming in ways that are not, honestly, they're just not positive. You're lying and sneaking around to your kids right now. You're hiding things and, giving falsities. You're storing presents away and having strong, firm boundaries. Don't come in my room. Don't go in over here. No going over there. Like, and then guess what that happens? Guess what that turns? That makes the kids sneaking around looking for presents now too. So at the end of the day, it's all love. It's fun with these little small mischievous like incidences that are happening today. Like we can understand and value those like little devilish games because they're all for fun, right? But that's the idea of us being able to love ourselves. This is the idea of being able to love others in the honor and the image of our self-love. This is the idea of us being able to share the aspects of growing. Woo! We got the sun at the bottom of the car because that is what provides us growth. We all feel this sunshine right now. And if you don't, you need to realize that there's sunshine around, even on a cloudy day. Excuse me. Yes. Oh, yes. So these cards have been coming out a couple of days ago. We made our list. We checked it twice. This was our obstacle previously, and it came out this way. When it comes up this way, that means there's good reasons and there's bad reasons why you're standing out. Seven card normally in the traditional deck is dealing with things that are combating, but what we're combating in this direction is nothing. We're combating the traditions of society in both sides. But today the card came up upright, so now it doesn't matter what anybody tells you, you just stand out. So you're not doing anything on purpose, and you're not even trying to understand. You've already just accepted yourself. You've accepted what is and what isn't. So I'm going to be whatever I need to be, I'm going to do. And in this example, and this understanding is you're going to just lie to your kids because you know what? I'm about to make my kids happier than what they've ever been all year. At least that's what they're going to feel like when they overcome the lie. That's the beautiful thing about this. We're not doing anything but just standing out. But what stood out already is you as a unique person being yourself. The judgment calls upon the things that you've decided to do versus not. Those are the beats that we're living through. Those are the changes that we're trying to live life when we're trying to give heart. So that heartbeat that makes us see ourselves stand out above the rest is actually us providing a step for others to stand out for themselves.
Your first Oreo cookie.
Sorry. I know I keep saying I got to deal with it, but I don't mean I like it. It's interruptions, but we'll do what we need to do. All right. One more card before we get out of here. So where we going? Getting going. About to get it flowing. So these two cards came out 2 days ago, and these two energies help us understand that the pause, the change that we have when we're in idle position, stopping at a stoplight, we gotta start to realize that's safety. That is safety. If you had a stoplight and you didn't stop, you could really be hurt really bad. If you just go through a red light, you can be really hurt really bad. So we got to be appreciative of the times where we stop, because when that light turned green, you'll be free. It wasn't putting you in a hangman state to where it will hurt you. It was literally saving your life. So what does that mean? Well, when you step out into the world and you are just shining like your own self, you're just having this own unique life, you're just being a fool, accepting what you got, accepting what you don't have, seeing people got more than you, seeing you got more than others, and you just don't care, you'll be able to romanticize yourself. And then everybody in the crowd watching your movie, watching you live your life, they'll be able to romanticize yourself too, and then everybody is in the romance restored. A new family. All the boundaries of the old sewn together and healed, sutured, stitched together. Vibrant and bright. No longer destitute and old. Coming to brand new, the full energy. Things that I know, things that I don't know, things I'm willing to learn, things I'm willing to let go. I got a new mindset upon these things and how I flow. And I'm bringing justice everywhere that I go. This is the you that you're stepping into on this day of 22. 12/22. Today you're coming out with a brand new mindset. This is new. This isn't Sally. This is Doctor's new. His queen. The one that came from him. A split part of he. So now you got your masculine and your energies and your feminine energies all in one. And you can see them together, receiving and giving gifts, all the same fun. All right, people, I appreciate y'all being here for this. I'm happy in my practical life. It helped me realize my marketing tool strategy for social media. So be on the lookout on those things and pick up your book, Soul's Spark Adventure. It's amazing. I'm really proud of myself for that. It's a wonderful Christmas gift, and it's only $5. Peace.